guys. Eileen, come up by Dante. Hi, friends. Oh my God. Oh my, I know. How about it? What's that? I don't know. No, more than that. Way, way more than 100. I'd say 500. It's like 500. I don't know. There's a shit ton. I don't know. No, just me. They just get a different like instructor or instructors each week. So they just ask me, yeah. And they usually ask someone from a different studio each week. Oh yeah. Last year James did it with me, but this year they just wanted me only, so I just did it myself. Hi, what's your name? Hi, Emily. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Is she, oh, Jude, okay. Okay. That's all right. Julie, uncles? No? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. What's going on in here? Hi, Tam. Okay, yoga time. Let's just go for it. I'm not gonna say any announcements. So, comfortable seat or as comfortable as you can get in a seat. And if you want to just move a little bit, kind of feel around a little bit into your physical body, stretch, wiggle. Maybe you want to give yourself a little massage, temple massage, forehead massage. And then eventually just find your way to stillness. So close your eyes or lower and soften your gaze. Let your shoulders melt down away from your ears. And just feel into this moment right here, right now. So whatever you've got going on in your life for now, see if you can just kind of let it fall away. And just feel yourself in this room. Feel your sit bones on the ground or on your prop. Feel the air on your skin, the temperature in the room, the energy of the space. And start to bring a little more awareness inward to your own body. How is your body today? Physically, energetically, and emotionally. So just really start to feel into yourself as a space for energy to move through. So energy can move in so many ways, in sensation, pulsations. It can move through us as breath. It can move through us as emotion. You feel it as emotion. So just start to notice all the different energy that's moving through you. Even your thoughts are life energy. So start to watch your thoughts rather than get attached to them and wander off with them. Next time you breathe in, very intentionally, fill up as big as you can. When you think you are full, pause and hold. Take an extra little sip at the top. And then big open mouth sigh, let it go. Again, like that. Inhale, fill up. All the way up as full as you can become. Hold there. Take that extra little sip. And then open your mouth and let it go. Good. Last one. Biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Fill up every little space inside of you. Let the breath circulate around. Extra sip, maybe even two. And then open your mouth and release. Good. Start to drop in now to your ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And see if you can create that whisper noise, that oceanic sound with your breath as it flows in and out. This is energy flowing through you, so feel it, hear it, be present with it. Use your breath throughout your practice as an anchor to keep you present. So every time your mind wanders, that's okay, that's normal, we're human. But just notice that and come back to your inhale and your exhale, the expansion and contraction, the sound of your breath. So if you feel like you want to stay here a little longer, please feel free. And you can always come back to this place at any time if you just want a moment to rest or reconnect with yourself. If you are ready to begin moving, go ahead and come forward to hands and knees. So tabletop position, and anything that your body is calling for. So intuitive movement, no right or wrong, no prescribed movement. Just feel around. So not just what feels good here, but what feels maybe a little bit tight or a little bit stiff or a little bit tender. And then notice now that you've begun to move, what happened to your breath? Did you forget about it? Is it still big and spacious, slow and steady? Can you still hear it? Nice job, everybody. Give yourself about 4 or 5 more rounds moving in this way. And eventually downward facing dog is where we'll end up. Whenever you're ready, you can start to find your own way back to down dog. Back in your downward facing dog. Pretty much the same thing, just feel around. What feels really good, really strong, really spacious, and what might feel a little tight or a little stiff. Is there any way you can adjust in your down dog to be more efficient in your body, to hold yourself in a more efficient way? Is there any way you can use your breath in your down dog to support you from the inside? And just quickly, question from me to you. If you would like a hands-off practice today, you don't feel like being touched or physically adjusted, just let me know by lifting one leg really high in the air for a moment. Okie dokie, thank you so much. Take one more big inhale, friends, into your down dog. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your space and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, come straight into a halfway lift position, lengthen all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, fold and bow. Do that once more. Inhale to your halfway lift. Good. Exhale, fold. This time, take it all the way up. So rise, inhale, arms extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain pose, reach. Exhale, dive down slowly. Feel your core engage as you take that dive. Good job. Halfway lift position with your inhalation. Exhale, let it go. From the press of your feet, heart leads, rise back up. Inhale, arms extend. Hands to your heart, exhale. Let's take that one more time. It's your half sun salute. Inhale, reach up. And follow your breath down slowly. Let your breath guide you into your fold. Nice ribs. As you breathe in, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, bow. From the press of your feet, rise up. Inhale, arms extend. And hands to your heart as you exhale. All right, this time, inhale, arms reach up. Let's take a side body stretch to our right. So your variation, you could bring right hand to right hip. You could grab your left wrist with your right hand. You can interlace your fingers. So you choose whatever feels right in your body today. Breathe into the length of your long left side. Feel into your left waistline and see if you can make that space a little longer. One more round. Good variations, you guys. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, switch it up. Go to the other side. Think of a crescent moon with your body. So try to bring a little more weight into your right foot and shift your hips to the right. Nice, Kate, as you reach your upper body to the left. And then lots of length through your right waistline. Last big, huge full round. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Try not to lock out your elbows. If you can, if it's available, reach your hands back. So away from your body. And then only if you would like, option to add a little back bend. Press your hips gently forward, hug in with your inner thighs, puff up through your heart and lift your chin, tilt your chin up towards the sky. One more great big in-breath. Breathe into the front of your heart space. And as you exhale, keep your clasp, dive down. So forward fold with your fingers interlaced. Be here for a few rounds. You can let your neck relax, let your head hang. If it helps, bend your knees more. And then see if you can lift your knuckles a little bit higher. Maybe lift your butt, your sit bones a little bit higher. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, hands to your low back, release your clasp. Then let your arms come down, let them dangle. Maybe give them a little shaky shake. On an inhalation, halfway lift position, realign. And then exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. So top of your push-up, pause for a moment here. Actively push the ground away. So spread your fingers super wide. Push into the ground, take little baby rocks forward and back. So if you're pushing with your hands, you should feel your arms really strong. Your muscles, your shoulder muscles are firing up. You're not just sinking into your elbow joints. Take one more big inhale. Come to your knees if you'd like. Exhale, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, back bend of your choice. So lift your heart, take your time. You could go for baby cobra, full cobra, Spider-Man cobra, Sphinx, up dog. Whenever you're ready, downward facing dog. Listen, you're pushing with your hands, your arms get strong rather than just being in your intelligence. So just start to bring awareness as well. Good job. All right, a few rounds in your dog pose. So feel free, if there's any way you want to explore, you're welcome to. You want to lift one leg and the other, go for it. Big deep breaths. Nice job, everybody. Just notice whatever there is to notice in your down dog today. Take one more big inhale. Push the ground away. Lift your hips really high. As you exhale, gaze forward, step or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen out. Exhale, bow, let it go. All the way up, rise. Inhale, stretch tall, arms extend. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, let's build our flow. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, puff up your heart, gaze up. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach. And then as you exhale, chair plane pose. So sit back and reach back. Weight for now is in your heels. Nice, Tammy. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them apart. Yeah, so feel the aliveness in your feet. Lift in your heart. So rather than rounding your back, it's like you're doing a cobra with your chest. Stay here if you want to, or balance challenge, rock up to your tiptoes, lift your heels really high. As you stick your butt out behind you, you should feel your strong core engaged to hold and support you in this balance. Nice step. Maybe sit a little bit lower now. You have more range of motion. Take one last round. Awesome, Trace. Stay on your tiptoes if you would like. High mountain all the way up as tall as you can possibly grow. Possibly stay on your tiptoes as you dive down slowly. So feel your core engage as you dive. Nice work. Awesome, Megs. Halfway lift position, heels on the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you would like. See you in downward facing dog. So your vinyasa is just however you want to find your way to down dog. Typically, it's high push-up, low push-up, back bend, heart opener of some sort, and then back to your dog pose. If you want to substitute cat-cows, if you want to skip it, if you want to take it on your knees, totally fine with me. Once you're back in down dog, Ujjayi breath. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And feel free if you would like to open your hip or explore a little bit. Maybe you circle your knee around, maybe you circle out your ankle. Keep both hands strong and rooted. Keep your core engaged to lift you up. So that invisible rope, it's still attached to your belly button, pulling up and back towards the top corner of the back wall. Everybody take one more inhale. Make your right leg long, strong, powerful. As you exhale, keep your hips as high as you can. Step through to the top of your space. Good. Rise up to your crescent lunge. So all 10 toes face forward. Nice, Abby. High on the ball of your back foot. Energetically hug towards midline. So front heel, or I should say front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward. Inner thighs are hugging in. Your low abdominals are toned. So it's your lowest, deepest abdominals called your transverse abdominis. It's that little engagement, drawing your belly button in and up. It feels almost like you have a little brace around your middle supporting your low back. So you're not squeezing your six pack, you're just toning your belly, supporting your low back. Lift through your heart, maybe gaze up. Take one more great big inhale here. Good job, you guys. And as you exhale, we are going to twist left arm forward, right arm back. Invitation if you want to modify by just setting your back knee down. If your back knee stays lifted, you're working your legs, try to pull your back thigh forward even more. Pull your front hip back even more. If you want a balance challenge, gaze back over your right shoulder behind you. Take one last round here. Use your exhale to work your twist. And then with your inhalation, crescent lunge, invitation to straighten both legs. So stay on the ball of your back foot. Squeeze through the fronts of your thighs. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. And then from here, we're not going to do this when we flow, but for right now, walk your hands to the long left side of your mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Anywhere you would like to take this. So if you want, you can inhale to a halfway lift on your own. And then wherever you'd like to go, either working a forward fold or lots of other places that you could explore. Play. Just feel around. Nice job, everybody. Notice, is your breath still there? Maybe an open mouth sigh would feel real nice. All right. Start to wrap it up if you're working somewhere. Bring your hands or your fingertips to the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat so you're back in a low lunge position. And then from your low lunge, standing splits, right foot is your base. Lift your left leg to the sky. Good. So you can choose to keep your hips square or you can open your left hip. Either way is right or wrong. They're just different ways of being in the pose. And then you could also choose, if you want, to play a little bit. Maybe you want to wrap your right arm behind your right leg. So hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee. Maybe you want to play with handstand hops. Yeah, love it. Good job, everybody. Last couple of breaths. If you're holding your left leg in the air, left toes active, spread them apart. Take one more great big inhale. And then listen as you exhale, Shiva squat. So left knee tucks into the back of your right knee. Inhale, re-extend, standing splits. If you want, you can take a little handstand hop. Exhale, Shiva squat. Again, get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend, handstand hop if you want. And then last one, listen. Exhale. It's almost a Shiva squat, but you're going to bring your left knee next to your right knee. So your knees, the insides of your knees, the insides of your thighs are touching. Bend your right leg, the one that's on the ground, and see if you can come up to what's called praying monkey, hands to your heart, balancing on your right leg, sitting back in a one-legged chair. Squeeze the tops of your thighs together. If this is too much, set your left foot down and be in a regular chair with your hands at your heart center. Otherwise, squeeze through the tops of your thighs. As best you can, sit back, weight in your right heel. Take one more full breath here. As you inhale, standing staff pose, arms reach up, left knee lifts, or extend your left leg forward. And then as you exhale, listen, curtsy bow. Swing your left toes off the right edge of your mat, take a little bow. Inhale, keep your legs the same, reach up. Invitation for standing staff, or you can stay in an extended leg curtsy. So lift your left knee if you want, and exhale, one more time, bow. Good job. This time, everybody, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Exhale, take a slow dive down into your fold. Beautiful. Lift halfway as you breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Vinyasa, however you'd like to take it. See you in downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Next inhalation, take your left leg to the sky. If you want to, you can explore for a moment. Maybe open your hip, roll out your ankle, even circles through your left knee. Good job. Everybody make your left leg long, strong, powerful. Take one more in-breath here. And then as you exhale, keep your hips super high. Step your left foot forward. So use your strong core, nice Paul. And then rise up slowly into your crescent lunge. Very nice. So strong legs, powerful legs. So you've got a nice long stance. That's working your mobility, your flexibility. Instead of sinking as deep as you can into it, now you want to find stability. So hug in, pull left hip back, right hip forward. Feel your inner thighs squeeze. Feel your low abdominals tone. Beautiful poses, you guys. Good awareness. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, we've got our turbo twist. So right arm forward, left arm back. Bend your back knee to a hover or gently set your back knee down for less intensity. If your back knee is lifted, try to pull your back thigh forward even more. Try to drag your front hip back even more. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. And if you want to, gaze back over your left arm behind you. One last round. Use your exhale to twist just a little further. Nice, Jill. As you inhale back to crescent lunge, invitation to extend both legs. So squeeze through the front of your thighs. Good. Exhale, hands come down. And again, we won't do this when we're flowing, but for right now, wide-legged straddle. So hands over the right long edge of your yoga mat. Anywhere you want to take it. Few deep breaths. Liz. So Liz, right? Yeah, I'm sure halfway lift real quick. So like when you're halfway, yeah, that's perfect. You're doing something weird here, but do that. That's perfect. Nice job, everybody. Last couple of rounds. All right, get to a place where you can bring your hands or your fingertips to the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need. And then walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward back to your low lunge position into your standing split. So left foot is your base, right leg lifts up, just like a one-legged forward fold. Your neck can relax. Use your core to keep you nice and steady. So your core will help you balance. Your core will help you deepen the pose with each exhale. So every time you exhale, the very bottom, pull your belly button in and up and see if maybe you can dive a little deeper. Take just a couple more rounds. And if you're holding your right leg in the air, see if you can spread through your right toes. One last big inhale. Awesome, Marriott. As you exhale, Shiva squat, right knee to the back of left. Yes, both knees bend. Inhale, re-extend. Take a little hoppy hop if you want. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale again, re-extend. And then this time, remember, we're moving towards praying monkey. So as you exhale, bring your right knee to meet your left knee. Tops of your thighs are squeezing together. Keep the bend in your left knee. See if you can bring your hands to your heart and lift your upper body for praying monkey. I know it's hard. Press firmly into your left foot, especially your left heel. So as you press into your left heel, see if you can sit your butt back a little more, lift your heart a little more. Yes, good job. One last round here, praying monkey. Inhale, standing staff. Straighten your left leg, reach up, maybe extend your right. Exhale, curtsy bow. Right toes off the left edge. Take your bow. You can leave your legs the same if you want and just reach up, or standing staff again. Playing with balance. Exhale, curtsy bow. High mountain pose. Breathe in, stretch, reach tall. Slow dive. Traction out your spine as you dive down. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa. You can either end up in down dog, or if you feel like taking a child's pose or any other resting pose, now is a great time. So we're going to move through that flow a little bit faster. We'll go breath to movement. So one breath, one movement. But we won't speed through it as fast as we can. We'll move slowly and intentionally with our slow, deep breath. So if I'm cueing really slow and you're like, why is she cueing so slow? See if you can breathe slower, breathe bigger, breathe deeper. I bet you can breathe deeper than you thought you could. If you ever want to just take a break or do your own thing, perfectly fine with me. If you would like to join me, my friends, downward facing dog. Great big inhale, Lift your hips high and lengthen everything. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine, parallel to the ground. Yeah, that's it. Exhale, let it go. Nice steppy cup. Root through your feet, rise up. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. Baby back bend with your exhale. Use your core to support your low back as you open your heart. Re-extend, breathe in, realign. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So sit back, reach back, maybe float up to your tiptoes. Stay on your tiptoes if you'd like. High mountain, as tall as you can grow. Possibly stay on your tiptoes as you slow dive down. Nice rebound, Dante. Inhale, halfway lift, heels on the ground. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower. Heart lifts as you breathe in, peel it open. Hips lift as you breathe out, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Use your strong core, step your right foot through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise slowly. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends to a hover. Inhale, crescent lunge or invitation to straighten both of your legs. Squeeze through the fronts of your thighs, powerful legs. Exhale, hands to the earth. Listen, inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. Exhale, Shiva squats. Left knee to the back of right. Inhale, re-extend, handstand hop if you want. Exhale, little squat. Inhale, standing split or hop. And then last one, exhale, left knee meets right knee. Both knees are bent, you're on your right foot. Inhale, lift your heart, hands to heart. Stay here as you exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, standing staff, reach up. Maybe extend left leg forward. Exhale, curtsy bow. You choose extended leg curtsy or standing staff. Inhale, reach up. And exhale one more time, take your bow. Yes, inhale, high mountain, both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Slow dive, forward fold. Nice, Emily. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. Nice, Megs. Exhale, hips lift. Powerful inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward softly. Inhale, rise, crescent. Turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, bend your back knee, let it hover. Inhale, back to crescent or invitation to straighten your legs. Yes. Exhale, hands come down. Standing splits. Inhale, right leg lifts. Shiva squat, right knee to the back of left. Inhale, re-extend. Maybe a handstand hop if you want. Exhale, squat. Inhale, extend. And then this time, exhale, right knee meets left. Root into left foot, praying monkey. Breathe in, lift your heart, hands to heart. Stay here as you exhale, sit back, weight in left heel. Inhale, standing staff, arms up. Maybe extend right leg forward. Exhale, curtsy bow. You choose, legs stay the same, or right leg forward, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, one more bow. Beautiful, friends. Nice, Lily. Inhale, high mountain, both feet on your mat. Exhale, dive down slowly. Breathe in, spinal extension. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa. Heart lifts. Nice, Eileen. Hips lift. So take just a moment here. Notice how your body feels. Feel your body as that wide open space for life energy to flow through. So notice sensation. Notice emotions. Notice thoughts. Just let it come, let it go. You are coming with me for our last round. One last big inhale here. Exhale, look to the top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let it go. All the way up, rise. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, I'm gonna add a few things this round, so listen. Inhale, reach. And right here, side body stretch to your right as you exhale, that crescent moon shape. Inhale through center. Other side, up and over as you exhale. Inhale, center. As you exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart, curl open. Breathe in, realign, reach up. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So maybe float to tiptoes. Stay on tiptoes if you would like. High mountain pose, super tall. Nice, Laura. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you dive. Good, Deb. Heels on the ground for your halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Nice, Jana. Exhale, lift your hips. Beautiful, friends. Listen here. Inhale, right leg high. Stay and hold, or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Use your strong obliques. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. So as high as you can get on your right arm. Yes, nice, Kate. Inhale, re-extend. Now everybody, as you exhale, knee towards your nose, step through softly. Low lunge. Crescent lunge as you inhale, rise. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Listen, pause here, bring your right forearm across your low back. Turn your shoulders and your gaze forward. Reach your left arm up. Puff up your heart and create a little baby back bend. So think of a rope attached to your sternum, pulling up towards the ceiling. Breathe down your long left side. Take one more inhale. And with your exhale, left hand to the ground. Inhale, right arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Be here for a moment. So strong through your legs. Breathe down into your low belly, low back. Work your twist. Take one final round. And then bottom of your exhale, let it go. Standing splits. Right foot is your base, left leg lifts. All right, listen, we're doing something different. Only if you want, option to open up into a balancing half moon. Yes, so stack left hip on top of right. Open your hips towards the windows. Maybe extend your left arm to the sky. Good job. If your back leg is extended back, imagine there's a wall behind it and you're stomping it onto that invisible wall. So make it powerful and strong. Beautiful, friends. Take one last big inhale in your personal fullest expression. And then listen, little tiny potato bug balls. So nice and easy. Bring your left foot down. Bring your big toes to touch. Tuck and curl. Give yourself a moment here. Let this feel good in your body. Breathe into your back body especially. Maybe you're wrapping your arms around your shins. See if you can give yourself a really big squeeze and get small, compact as you exhale. Take just one final round. Halfway lift. Inhale, heels down, spine long. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, rise. Inhale, arms reach up, left knee lifts up. Listen, exhale, curtsy bow. Inhale, standing staff, arms reach up, left knee lifts. Now listen here, we're doing something totally different. We're gonna find an eagle pose, left knee on top, left elbow underneath, wrap your arms together. Sit back, squeeze through your inner thighs. Yes, navel to spine, feel that brace around your middle, that length in your low back. See if you can lift your elbows up and away from your chest, gazing right through your arms. One last round. Good job. As you inhale, standing staff, everything unwinds. One more time, take a curtsy bow. High mountain pose with your inhale, both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Take it down as you exhale, forward fold. Beautiful, nice, Chris. Halfway lift position, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Lift your heart. Lift your hips. Inhale, left leg high. Stay here and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, nice and long. Exhale, left knee, left armpit, nice and high. Good. Inhale, three-legged. Nice, Paul. Now everybody, knee to your nose, round your back and step through softly. Rise slowly, crescent, breathe in. Turbo twist, exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Good, now pause. Bring your left forearm across your low back. Turn your gaze forward, your shoulders forward. Reach your right arm up and slightly back as you puff up your heart, exalted warrior variation. So lift, lift, lift through your heart. Other arm, Sandra. Take one more big inhale, switch out your arm, Sandra. And as you exhale, right hand comes down. Left arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Be right here in this twist. Breathe down into your belly. Feel your strong legs. Use your exhales to twist just a little further from the inside. Last couple. Nice, Tracy. Bottom of your exhalation. Let it go. Standing splits. Left foot roots, right leg lifts. Stay in your standing splits if you prefer, or option for balancing half moon, open it up. So peel your right hip open, stack it on top of left. Press back with your right foot. Nice, Deepika. Open through the front of your heart, front of your hips. Beautiful. Variations are welcome wherever you're at. Feel your breath flow through every little space. One more great big inhale. And then exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. So nice and easy. Bring your right foot down, bring your big toes together, tuck and curl. You can either make this a little more restorative and restful, kind of curl up into your little safe ball. Or if you want, you could play with a balance. You could play with toe stand, point your knees forward, bring your hands to your heart, balance on your toes. If you're feeling it, you could even play with a crow pose, arm balance. So hands on the ground, work your knees up on your triceps. And see if you can bring your weight forward, lifting one or both feet off the ground, wherever you're at. Last couple of rounds. Good job, everybody. Nice, Liz. Let's meet in a halfway lift position. Next time you breathe in, lengthen, realign. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet, rise. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up, standing staff. Exhale, curtsy bow. Inhale, back to standing staff. And this time, eagle pose, right knee on top, right elbow underneath. So wrap your legs, wrap your arms, and sit back. Squeeze through your legs, through your inner thighs. If you can't get the second wrap of your toes around your calf, no biggie. Try to lengthen your spine rather than hinging forward and looking at the ground. Tone your belly, lengthen through low back. Feel that brace around your middle. See if you can lift your elbows up and away from your chest. Breathe deeply. One last round here. So good. Awesome, Jill. Everything unwinds. Standing staff. Inhale. One last curtsy bow. Last one of class. Yes. Now high mountain. Both feet on your mat. Reach. Inhale. Dive down slowly as you exhale. Beautiful. Lift halfway. Breathe in. Now listen, plant your hands, feet back, plank pose, pause. Come down to your forearms, forearm plank. So elbows under shoulders, forearms parallel. Nice, Laura. See if you can make a number 11 on the ground with your forearms. Spread your fingers super wide, and especially try to press down into thumbs and index. Now, keep all of that. Don't let your elbows drift apart at all. Dolphin pose. Start to walk your toes in towards your elbows and lift your hips up towards the sky. Press your heart back towards the back wall. So hug in with your upper arms, press down through the belly of your forearms, and use your strong core to lift you out of your upper body. Yeah. Stay where you're at, or if you want to, you can lift one leg and then the other leg. See if you can be in your dolphin pose for about 3 more deep breaths. Good job. You're just fine. Push back through there. Yeah. One last round. And then let it all go. Set your knees down. Child's pose, embryo pose, hero's pose, any resting pose. So give yourself just a moment. Relax completely. Just feel whatever there is to feel. So almost like we're coming back to that very, very first part of class when we're just sitting and noticing. What do you notice now, flowing through your inner space, your inner world? Feel yourself as an energetic being, just as much as a physical being. If you want, you can give yourself a couple open mouth sighs, grounding breaths. And eventually downward facing dog. All right, from your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. And exhale, pigeon pose. Bring your right shin to the top of your mat. And set your body down nice and easy. Take your time to set yourself up with intention, attention. If this pose works better for you on your back, you're welcome to take it there. We are going to get into a seated variation, so you may want to wait if that's where you usually go. We'll be here for about 7, 8 breaths. Big, spacious inhales. Exhale all the way to empty every time. Give yourself about 3 more. You want last breath, big open mouth exhale. Start to lift your upper body. And then we're coming into a seat, but don't get there too fast. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna sit over onto our outer right butt cheek, let our hips open and this back knee bend. So this back knee can bend a lot. And then with this back leg, try to sit up as tall as you can. If you need to, you can use your right hand on the ground beside you. And we're gonna take our back leg, lift it up, swing it around to the outside of our right thigh, and then swing it back. Do that a few times, trying to sit up as tall as you can. You can kind of use your arms to help keep you nice and steady, or if you need to, right hand on the ground by your side. You might feel this outer left butt cheek start to cramp up a little bit. That's normal. If you need to take a break, do so. Good job. And then eventually, friends, left foot to the outside of right thigh. Extend your right leg forward. Hug your left knee towards your chest. Sit up really tall. Take your left arm to the sky. Inhale, get even taller. And then as you exhale, twist. Left hand comes down behind you. You can gaze over your left shoulder. If there's a variation you want to take with your right arm, feel free. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Every exhalation, working your twist just a little bit more from the inside. Last couple of breaths. Sorry. All right, and the bottom of your next exhale, my friends, unwind your upper body. Bring your hands off the right edge of your mat. Take a little bow. So let your back round. This is a nice counter twist. It should feel good. And then as you come back up, we're going into a variation of seated pigeon. So there's lots of options. I'll give them to you now. So we're gonna switch our legs out. So our right leg will be on top, left on the bottom. And either double pigeon fire log with your shin stacked like so. Or if that's not gonna work, you can bring your bottom foot to the ground with your knee bent, lean back, and then you can work your legs closer to your upper body, your butt closer to your heel on the ground. Or the most intense variation, if you want more, would be cow face pose. So right knee stacked on top of left, like so. Sometimes it helps to come forward to get your knees stacked. And then you're working your shins kind of parallel with the front edge of your mat, like there's a straight line across. Sitting up tall. If you want to add cow face arms, and this is just an option, don't feel like you have to take it. Left arm on top, right arm underneath. Your hands clasp behind your back, and you fold forward. Big deep breaths wherever you have ended up. Big, spacious inhales. And exhale to just melt a little more around the pulse. Be here for about 3 more breaths. Bless you. If you are folded forward, bottom of your next exhale, start to lift back up. You've got your cow face arms, unwind, let them go. And everybody, you can kind of lean back to uncross your legs if you'd like. Take them out in front of you, give them a little shaky shake. Also, what might feel good, some seated windshield wipers. And we'll eventually meet back in down dog. So you're absolutely welcome to find your own way. You can ignore me completely. If you want, here is an option just for fun. So coming back to center, you'll balance on your sit bones in boat pose, but then bring your knees out wide, grab your big toes. So for a minute, it's like you're in a balancing happy baby on your sit bones. Try to pull your heart forward. And then if you want to, you can play with a bow and arrow, pulling a bow and arrow. So one leg extends and pull your other foot towards your chest a little bit and switch to the other side and maybe be a little bit playful. And if you're feeling it, you can even extend both legs like you're in a wide-legged straddle, balancing on your sit bones. So wherever you're working, last couple of breaths. To get back to down dog from here, release your feet, cross your ankles in front of you, roll over your feet, plant your hands, step or you can hop back to a chaturanga with bent elbows. You want to land with bent elbows, not straight arms. Move through vinyasa or choose not to. See you in down dog. Walk it up. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, left shin to the top of your space, body comes down gently. So get your left knee as wide as you can. Try not to sit on your left butt cheek, but instead imagine that invisible rope attached to your left butt cheek, pulling back and up. So your left butt cheek is going back and up as your heart is moving forward and down. Big deep breaths. Exhale. She said, about 4 or 5 more breaths. If you want to, last couple exhales might come out your mouth. All right, friends, and then slowly start to lift your upper body. We're coming into a seat, but not too quickly, remember? So we'll let our hips open, sit over onto your outer left glute. Your back knee can bend a lot. And then this back leg for a moment. Remember, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Swing this leg forward, swing this leg back, forward, back a few times. We're engaging this muscle on the outside of our right butt cheek called our medial glute. It's a really hard muscle for us to engage for some reason, and a lot of us don't even know how. So if this is cramping up, that's normal because it's just waking up and it's like, what are you doing to me? So if you need to, you can kind of take a break, pound it out. Do a couple more. And then eventually right foot to the outside of left thigh and extend your left leg forward. Left toes face the sky. Hug your knee in and puff up your chest. Take your right arm up, get really tall, breathe in. And as you exhale, twist to your right, right hand comes down behind you. So try not to just lean back on your right hand, but use your right hand, your right arm to help you sit up even taller, create more length in your spine. If there's a variation you want to take with your left arm. If you want to move into the bind, you're welcome to. Just try to send your breath all the way down, low belly, low back every time. Just a couple more. Bottom of your next exhalation, unwind just your upper body. Hands over the left edge or off the left edge of your mat. Take that little bow, let your spine round, breathe into your low back. It's fine if your right butt cheek lifts. And then lift your upper body. And switch out your legs. So left will be on top for whatever variation of this seated hip opener or seated pigeon variation you want to take. So fire log, double pigeon, left shin on top of right, or lean back, right foot on the ground. Try to pump up your heart, move your legs closer to your upper body and your butt closer to your heel for more. Or cow face. So if you can get your knees stacked, one on top of the other, go for it. And either sitting up tall here, or if you want to add your cow face arms, right arm on top of left, hands clasped, fold forward. If you don't want to fold, but you just want to add the arms, that's fine too. Just whatever you're feeling in your body, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable, pleasant or unpleasant. See if you can just be with it, just sit with it. Know that it's only temporary. Give it your breath. Give it your loving awareness. Take 2 or 3 more rounds. And if you are in a variation where you're folded forward, start to rise up. If you have your cow face arms, release them. And then once again, everyone lean back, uncross your legs. You can give them a little shaky shake for a moment. You might take a couple windshield wipers once again. All right, and then after a few windshield wipers, just an option. You can get down to your back your own way if you'd rather, just like we did before. Balance on your sit bones, grab hold of your big toes. Find that balancing happy baby. And if you want to, you can play for a moment, extending your legs, one leg or both. From here, we're gonna come all the way down onto our back, full happy baby. So if you wanna try it, just let yourself rock back for a moment. And then eventually just end up on your back, regular happy baby, pulling down with your arms. We're going for a neutral spine, not a round back. So try as you pull down with your arms to press up through your heels, flexing your toes. Nice neutral spine, or as close as you can get to neutral. And then after a few breaths in your happy baby, just bring your feet to the ground with your knees bent. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. We're setting up for one last heart opener. I'm going to cue for bridge, but if you want to take full wheel upward facing bow, you're welcome to. So if you're coming with me for bridge, arms down by your sides, feet parallel, all 10 toes face forward, and your heels pretty much come straight down from your knees. Exhale, pull your belly button down, scoop your tailbone up, and then as you inhale, peel your spine off your mat, one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top of your bridge, you choose where you'd like to go with it. Maybe you just feel like a restorative bridge today. Maybe you want to work your shoulders underneath you, interlace your fingers underneath you. Maybe you want to take robot arms, even lift and lower your butt a few times if you know what I'm talking about when you're creating that tunnel under your mid back. So anything that calls to you, and we'll be in bridge or your variation of bridge for about 5 more rounds. Keep pressing into your feet. Keep hugging in with your inner thighs. And keep breathing all the way down to your belly, all the way to empty every time. Good job. Last couple. And if you do have your shoulders underneath you, start to work them out from under you. Invitation to reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Take one last inhale in your bridge. Keep your arms reaching up. Exhale, one vertebra at a time, lower down. Feel your spine as a string of pearls, really, really slow. And then once you get to neutral spine, either tee out your arms or cactus your arms on the ground beside you. Bring your feet out mat width distance apart. And one last time, windshield wipers, this time while you're laying on your back. So slowly and mindfully take your knees side to side. And just give your weight to the ground now. Let yourself be supported and held. Eventually, you can come back to center. Find constructive rest pose, just letting your knees fall in towards each other. If you'd like, you can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just for a moment, be here. Feel the space in your torso, your low back, your pelvic bowl. If you feel really good right here, maybe this is where you stay for the remainder of practice for your Shavasana. If there's any other poses, stretches, movements, anywhere else you want to go, any other poses you'd like to take, please feel free. And eventually we're just settling in. As you settle into your Shavasana, friends, no rush. I'll share this reading with you. It's by Evie Marie O'Connor. She says, practice. Practice not to perfect, nor to perform, not to atone, manipulate, or control. Not because you should, not because you need to, not to secure someone else's approval, nor deem yourself finally worthy. Practice. Practice to empty out, to be filled up, to let the light back in, to play, to pause, to touch presence, to explore the space beyond thought, to come back, to come home, to begin again. Practice, not as a punishment, but a prayer, a portal, call to what is sacred and subtle within. So these last few moments, be here in your practice. And let yourself just feel everything there is to feel, the sacred and the subtle within. Shavasana.
Power of you needed to create magic on earth. Power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Power of you needed to create magic on earth. Power of love, power of love, power of you. Water wash away your sin. Let fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such wind and trust all that you take care of you and nurture you all. Power of love is in now. Power of love is in the power you need to create magic on earth. Power of love is in the power of love is in the power you need to create magic on wash away your tears. And fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. So let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you.
Deep breath in. And let it go. And just start to move gently through fingers, toes, any other places in your body. Slowly waking yourself back up. And when you feel ready, roll onto either side, fetal position. And take one last moment, just letting your practice, anything you want to take from it, anything you want to remember, just let it soak in. Maybe you even use your imagination somehow, just visualize that. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, right back where we began. And sit up tall. Bring your hands to your heart center, either prayer, one palm stacked on top of the other. And we'll close our practice together with one big Om. So clear your throat if you need. Exhale in your breath. And breathe in your voice. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here, sharing your practice, your energy, letting me guide you. Namaste. Yay. Thanks, friends. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Since I didn't say announcements before class, I'm just gonna rattle them off now while you guys are packing up. So I have my frequency offering. It's my once per month breath work offering on the 19th. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday at 7 to 9 p.m. in this space. It's $33. And then I have my yoga lab series coming up starting on the 16th, which is a Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Yeah, and that will be 6 weeks, basically like workshopping yoga, lots of yoga stuff, workshopping alignment, in your vinyasa, blah, 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 warrior poses, pigeon poses, just talking like in depth about the poses in ways that we don't get to do in these classes. And then I'll also do one workshop that is a sound workshop and one that is an arm balance workshop. So you can drop in for just the one night, but it's more pricey. So you choose. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I re-downloaded it, I restarted it and re-downloaded it, and then I tested it at my house to do the queuing thing, and it was fine. But then I was doing it again. Yeah, but it's because I only tried it once, probably would have 5 more times. I want to cut that. So what? Yoga lab? Well, do you want it? I'll just tell Lori you're coming. She hasn't paid me, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that she hasn't paid. How are you? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.